Great to be back with you all again this week. I just hope that you enjoyed this last weekend's study. That don't make no sense. That title comes from an old movie that I love, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's a classic retelling of one of Homer's famous stories. It was a great title because if you remember back, we talked about the mysteries of God. And there are some things in this life that just don't make no sense. And they never will. And that's part of what we talked about. And you have a lot of great questions and that Scotty has put together for you. And I think this could be a great time of sharing with each other because we all have stories and we all have times when things that seemed unfair to us have happened, when crime seemed to pay, and when wicked people ruled over us. And you remember all of that from the message. But what I wanted to do again is to highlight how helping us understand the Word of God really begins to transform our lives from within. And I didn't have time to get to this story. It was just, I just received it. And it's the story about a woman who had a tough time with her stuff. She had a lot of stuff and she put the priority on that stuff over her family. And she had received one of the booklets of a teaching that we had done previously, and one of our church members sent it up to her, and she sat down and read it, and it really made a difference in her heart. And once the owner's manual, if you will, started to reveal its truth within her, then her whole perception of her family, of her stuff, her attitude towards all of that really began to change. And as you remember back, these are the kinds of things that happen when we take God by faith. What He says, how we're to live. In the fear of the Lord, we're to recognize we're never going to understand everything, but we can trust God because He is good. And so I hope that you'll have some time to talk and dig a little deeper this time around about some of the things that you've learned about life when things didn't make any sense to you. So I hope you'll enjoy yourself. I'm thrilled you're championing this biblical value of connecting and hope that you'll continue to do such. So Lord willing, I'll be back with you again next week. We're getting towards the end of the Ecclesiastes series and we have a few more well-driven nails to share with you. So bye for now. We'll see you next week.